Your success is not going to come from what you do occasionally from time to time when you feel like it. No, it's going to come from what you do consistently.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Hey, yo, talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to defeat. They don't want it. I peep, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weirdo every week. Get the book, put it up for my seeds. No care for the IG, just no care. Anything for club. Anything for club.
Hey babes, and welcome to another video with your BFF4L. I'm Shelethia Tre'Nae, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about routines, but not just any routines, okay? We're talking realistic ones that you can build, ones that you can actually use in your day-to-day life that will keep you on track, organized, and focused for the remainder of the year. Before we jump into today's video, you guys know that I like to introduce myself. So if you are new to my channel, I'm Shelethia Tre'Nae, and I like to refer to myself as your BFF4L. That stands for Beauty and Fashion for Lifestyle Content. So if you are into that kind of thing, then you are definitely in the right place. The Beauty Gang would love to have you. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you don't miss out on videos that I post in the future. And if you are a returning subscriber, then hey girl, hey, welcome back. Let's get into it. We are quickly approaching the end of second quarter, and before we officially get to the halfway mark of the year, I thought, what better time than now to really step back and assess our rhythms, tweak it if needed, and improve as we go. Maybe you're in need of a reset, or you just want a routine that actually sticks this time. Perhaps your current routine is one that burns you out, or maybe you just can't really stay on top of it like you want, which in return makes you feel like a failure from time to time. But today I'm going to walk you through how you can build that realistic routine that not only helps you stay focused for the remainder of the year, but completely organized and on track to finish out 2025 with some intention and success. So before we dive into how to build a routine, let's talk about why most routines don't work out. The perfect example for this is New Year's resolutions. Oh my God, they never work out the way that we want them to. We start off strong. We maybe wake up at 5 a.m. We might be going to the gym, drinking our green juice, doing meditation and prayer, reading a book, whatever it is, all before 8 a.m. We're being productive. We're eating better. Our attitudes are better. And then by week 2 or maybe even week 3, we're back to the same old, maybe hitting snooze on our phone, getting up late, scrolling on social media. Now, if you are one of the rare ones that have kept it together, you've kept your routine going up until this point, then this video isn't for you. You got it, girl. Cheers to you. But for my girlies that just cannot keep it together, and we are going to fix that, let's be real. The reason most of these routines fail is because they are built on hype and not habit. When we envision our new year, we envision us at our highest self all at once. And we just try to dive right in as opposed to making those small changes one at a time. When we build our routines on trends and not our actual lifestyle, they fail. But here's what I had to learn the hard way. You don't need a strict routine. You need a sustainable one. Okay, listen. If your routine is not tailored specifically to you and your particular lifestyle, you are going to struggle. Here's a quote, and you guys know I love my quotes. It says, "Your success is found in your daily routine." And if you don't want to fail, you have to create a routine that is actually doable, even if it's just one change at a time. Because the truth of the matter is, you will never change your life until you change something that you do daily. Whether it's changing the time you wake up, writing down all of your tasks for the day and physically checking them off as you go. Maybe it's incorporating a workout each day, or making sure that you include praying before bed every night. Whatever it is, just ensuring that your routine is something that isn't as challenging to the point that you'd risk failing, but sustainable. The next thing that I had to learn the hard way is to give yourself some grace and do it often. Having discipline without grace can and will lead to burnout. You have to form habits because the goal is to make this routine stick. So go in with the mindset that having the motivation is one thing. That's what gets you started. But habit is what keeps you going. It's what keeps that momentum up, and it makes it harder for you to fail. I found that when I romanticize my daily routine, it just sticks more. Because think about it. If you're at any point dreading to do any point in your routine, then it's too strict for comfort, and you definitely need to reassess. Because remember, we don't want to fail. We want realistic. Now hear me out. Reassessing does not mean removing the goal that you had in mind. It just simply means rerouting or reworking the plan that you had to get there. And this kind of goes into my next point that I had to learn the hard way, and that is structure without flow will feel like punishment. I will say it again. Romanticize your daily routine. When you are able to transform your routine into something that feels like an experience, something that is not only done with intention, but is done with joy, then you have won. Because listen, we don't want our routine to feel like a chore. We want it to feel like a choice. And it's very important to find that balance between structure and desire. So how do we do that? Well, one way is tailoring your routine to be specific to you. Always build your routine around your life and not someone else's. I cannot stress this enough. In today's social media filled world, I know that it is so easy to be inspired by literally everyone. But it's very important to ask yourself, who am I? What do I want to achieve? And how do I want to feel? So if you're a student or your mom or your business owner, which I am all three of those, I have to tailor my routine around that because that is what takes up a big chunk of my life. Tailoring the things that I want to do around that helps my routine to be a lot more realistic and a lot less pressure. Next is, what do I want to achieve? You can do anything that you put your mind to, but a good rule of thumb here to consider is to ask yourself if what you are doing today is getting you closer to where you want to be tomorrow. Your success is not going to come from what you do occasionally from time to time when you feel like it. No, it's going to come from what you do consistently. So think about what it is that you want to achieve and then make your plan from there. And then you're going to ask yourself, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel peaceful? Do you want to feel productive, energetic, creative? What's the end goal that will not only make you feel accomplished with sticking to your routine, but will also encourage you to get right back up and do it again the next day? Because again, it's a routine. We want it to stick and it has to be realistic. So doing these things will help you to make that happen. The bottom line is your routine should support your life, not run your life. And don't try to do everything every day. Remember, we talked about those small changes. Rotate your task if you have to and let your routine breathe, okay? You're still human. You have to give yourself some grace and you don't have to be strict all the time. Okay, let's talk organization because it keeps your routine flowing and it keeps your brain from spiraling. There is literally nothing more calming than an organized life. Personally, it starts with an organized home. And as a result, I have an organized mindset. Like no one ever said, I regret organizing my home. Literally no one. I don't think anybody on this earth has ever said those words. When you let go of physical clutter, you also declutter your life and you declutter your mind. It's somehow correlated. Don't ask me how, just trust me, okay? It is what it is. It works. That's just what it is, okay? I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. So here are a few tools that I personally swear by to keep my life and my house organized. A paper planner or a digital calendar, okay? You can use both if you want to. Things like Trello, which is an app, or Notion, which is another app. These things are really good for if you're planning content or you have goals that you want to reach and you want to track them digitally. Another thing that helps me that I swear by is using my Sunday resets. Listen, on Sundays, I am unavailable. I need all of my energy to prepare for the week. Use your Sundays or whatever day that you choose to plan your week, prep your meals, clean, get some rest in, do whatever you have to do to prepare for the week to come. And then if we're talking more physical and literally organizing your home, then bins, baskets, labels for literally everything, okay? Your space affects your mind and you have to keep that decluttered. And then making sure that you have some type of catch-all list. It's for the things that you just don't know how to categorize them. It's for the brain dump items that don't have a place yet. Writing out a list like this helps to keep your brain free from all of the little taskers that eventually piles up and just stresses you out in the long run. We don't need that. There's a quote by Henry Ford and it goes, "Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. Baby steps, baby changes, big impact, lasting routines." These are all tools that I literally swear by, but you have to stay focused and figure out what that looks like for you. For me, it's putting my phone on Do Not Disturb, protecting time slots that are just devoted to me. No calls, no chaos, just me and my goals. Another way I love to stay focused is by using my noise canceling headphones. I literally swear by those things. They are my everything. And I have a playlist that I only put on when I want to be productive. And it's like my brain just knows that it's grind mode whenever that playlist goes. And if needed, put your phone in another room if you have to, or use like the focus mode if you have iPhone. There's a focus mode that's slightly under Do Not Disturb, where you can still get some of your notifications, but you get to choose like how you want to receive them, when you want to receive them, and who you want to receive them from. Really utilize those things because they help you to stay focused. And if you ever feel like it's just too much to accomplish in one day, you're one that easily gets anxiety when you see a long list of tasks that you have to complete, then try to break your day into chapters and look at each one with a purpose. An example of this is writing out your task for 3 daily chapters, morning, noon, and night, and factoring in some breaks to give yourself that grace. These are all ways that will help you stay focused and not bog your mind down with routines that set you up for failure. I cannot say this enough. It is very important to give yourself permission to rest as often as needed. One bad morning does not cancel the whole day, and one off week doesn't cancel the whole year. The goal is to keep going and to make it stick comfortably, but do challenge yourself. Know your limits and adjust where needed. The biggest takeaway from all of this is that routines aren't meant to make you feel like a robot. They're meant to support your peace. They're meant to support your purpose, your productivity. They are meant to support you. And building one that's realistic for your life in the year of 2025 is the best act of self-love that you can offer yourself. Believe me. So go slow if you need to, readjust, pivot wherever you need to. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself those breaks. Stay honest with yourself. Be flexible with yourself. And most importantly, check in with yourself often. All right, guys, I think I drilled it in enough. That concludes today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and send it to a friend who just might need a little push to get back on track this year, okay? We want to build these routines and we want them to stick. As always, be yourself, be you, be beautiful, and be untamed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.